Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. I am here with your energy check-in. So today I wanted to take a look at just where masculine and feminine are in their spiritual journey, okay? So what I wanted to do is just say in their own individual journey, where are they at today? Okay, so we're going to start with those energies, and then we're going to get into the energies as related to each other. So we'll get their most significant overall energy towards each other, their most significant thoughts, feelings, and what's happening in their environment as related to each other. So we're going to use this in between tarot deck, okay, as the energy of where they are on their own spiritual journey. So we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords energy is all about that energy of just like, I want clarity. I want to move forward with the truth. It's the energy of, um, you know, challenge and working hard and directness. And so what they're headed into is the Queen of Swords energy. So this is the in-between tarot, right? So it's this energy of debating and challenges that they're working through to get into the energy of wisdom and experience and knowledge. So this is telling me that both of them are learning, okay? They're either learning or they're teaching each other. Maybe they're being a mentor or a guide to each other, but they're still learning. They're still learning from other people. They're still learning from each other. They're still learning from their higher selves before they get into this place of wisdom and into this place of knowledge. So for Divine Feminine, where is she at? Look at this, 10 of Swords, headed into the Ace. I love this because this is telling me that there has been this ruin, this sacrifice, this very painful ending, this ghosting, that now she's choosing what to do next. She's rising from all of the swords in her back. She's rising from the pain. She's rising from the conflict. She's rising from the dead, really. It's like a death and rebirth, and she's deciding what to do next. This new purpose, this new clarity. This is about options. Do I stand still? And do I still, continue to have masculine in my energy and hold on to that energy and learn from that energy? Or have I learned enough now? And or can I lighten my load and take this weight off of my shoulders and move into a new dawn? Okay, new purpose, new clarity. So where she's at in her spiritual journey is she's very much ended a cycle. She's ended a very, very difficult and painful cycle, and she's transformed because of it, and she's headed into a new reality, into a new dawn. For Divine Masculine, this is very interesting because he's in the 9. She's in the 10, headed into the 1. He's in the 9 of Wands, headed into the 10 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is a card in the traditional tarot, which is all about, that wounded warrior energy. I'm wounded. I need a minute. I need to get my strength back so that I can persevere to the last stand. It's an energy of like, this journey is long. It's an energy of exhaustion. So when this card, look at this masculine is holding the feminine. The feminine is holding the moon or holding the light. Okay? Very, very interesting. So the couple, they've put down their wands, okay? They were once lit. There was once this burden, but now there's no energy in this card. There's no energy in this card. The masculine is carrying his partner with the last bit of strength that he has, okay? And so now there's this energy where it's just very dark. The environment's very dark. How much longer is he going to hide? How much longer is he going to be doing this? Okay. And so there's this energy where he knows the feminine has been holding on to the light, right? And that there has been hope. But right now there's this energy of, I do feel like he's feeling a little bit hopeless in his journey right now. Does he have the energy to keep pushing forward? Does he have the energy to carry the weight of his journey, to carry the weight of his own light now, because the feminine has the light. She's in her new dawn, the new day, okay? And he's in this energy of, I'm wounded. There is this energy of, I'm trying to get my strength back so that I can close out this cycle. But there's very much an energy where, he's trying to push on with the last of his reserves. So his energy right now is in his wounds. His energy right now is that he's preparing for this final intensity, this final piece of pressure. And so he's trying to seek help, trying to seek shelter, maybe from other people, maybe from, his feminine, but it's this energy where I don't feel like he's getting the light from the feminine. I really don't feel like that. I feel like he may be trying to get the light from other sources. He may be trying to get the light from, anything else that might be able to heal him, so that he can get the strength to complete out this cycle. So this is the need for help and a need for assistance, because the feminine can no longer move. She's holding on to her light. Okay, she can no longer participate, and he feels that. He feels like that light, that hope is gone. Yeah, because she's reborn again. She's taken the light with her. And I know this doesn't have to do with each other, but it really does, right? So this energy where the feminine's like, I've been ghosted, I've gone through a painful cycle, I'm done, I'm transformed, I'm in a new dawn. And he's in this energy of like, I'm left in the dark, I'm in this wound, I'm in this pain. The feminine's holding on to the light. She can't carry this connection anymore, and he feels it. He feels it. So he's trying to seek help. He's trying to seek shelter. He's trying to find his light. Maybe through other people, maybe finding it himself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what is their most significant overall energy towards each other. This is very interesting. The bottom of the deck is the card of awareness. This is the card when it comes up. This is the number 7. That's the Chariot in the traditional tarot deck. But look at this. There's this veil. Someone's looking through the veil, right? They've been in this delusion. They've been in this illusion. And so now the veil is starting to split apart. So when this card comes out, this is about that veil of illusion that has keeping both of them. This is their most significant overall energy towards each other. So there has been an illusion. There has been some sort of veil that has been keeping masculine and feminine from perceiving the reality. And as that veil is starting to burn away, there starts to become an awareness. Okay, so this is the energy where it's like there's this new sort of witnessing of this connection, this new sort of observation of this connection, which is about detachment, which is about releasing yourself from illusions, releasing yourself from any delusion. So this very much is an energy that if masculine or feminine were burdened by the past, burdened by projection of the future, they're now in this energy of like, I'm going to forget about the future. I'm going to forget about the past. I'm going to live in the now, and I'm going to be aware of what happens now. So what does that mean for divine feminine in her overall energy, most significant overall energy towards masculine? We have consciousness. This is the Ace of Swords. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Consciousness. And what did I say she's headed into? The Ace of Swords here. So as related to masculine, she's got clarity. She's in this energy where she has crystal clear vision that detachment is absolutely necessary. Detachment from masculine, detachment from this connection. And that there's no mental conflict that she wants to have anymore. No emotional conflict that she wants to have anymore as related to masculine and this connection. She is mastering her mind and not going to be a servant to her thoughts. She is no longer going to get caught up in her thoughts, caught up in what will be, what was. She is aware of now. She is in her consciousness. And this is the energy for the first time where she is moving from what's known and not into the unknown where she used to fear, like, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now if I let him go? Now she's in this energy of, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's moving into the unknowable. She's in this energy of detachment. She's in the energy of movement. She's in this energy of being okay with not knowing what is going to happen with her masculine and her connection with him. What about masculine? He's got the Hermit card, aloneness. So this is very interesting. He's got a lot of nines, right? She's got this is just how spirit just continues to amaze me. 10 of Swords into the Ace of Swords, and here's the Ace of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands into the 10 of Wands, the number 9 card, and here's the number 9, aloneness. So this card is the Hermit's card. So when this card comes out in this deck, this is when there is no significant other, right, in their lives, right? This is his most significant energy towards his feminine. So there's this energy of, am I lonely or am I enjoying the freedom of solitude? This is an energy of looking within. There's this glow, right, that is emanating from this person. So it's like he knows that he needs to be a light unto himself. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys all know that I channel real time. She's taken her light. She's like, I can't, I don't have any more energy for this. She's taking the light because he's got to find his own people. You cannot be his savior. So in his aloneness, he is being a light unto himself. Ultimately, that's what each of us has to develop. Is that in order to make our way through the darkness without any companion, map, or guide, you have to find the light within. Loneliness is about being absence of another person. But look at this. This card says aloneness. And aloneness is about being present with yourself. So feminine has given him the gift of presence within himself by taking the light for herself so he can find his own. You cannot make this up. All right, before I forget, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. I totally forgot to say that in the beginning. And if you want to learn how to read tarot like me with multiple decks, with oracle cards and tarot decks, if you want to learn how to read like a story, if you want to understand tarot from the Fool's Journey all the way to the World card and understand that journey that the Fool goes through from inception to higher learning to the energy of very, very difficult lessons to completion. And if you want to learn how to create a safe environment in which to open a portal and read tarot in a safe environment for yourself and others, then please think about purchasing my masterclass, How to Read Tarot Like a Priestess. And I only have 4 more Divine Connections decks left. Only 4 more. So if you live in the United States, please do not email me if you're international and ask me to ship it to you. I can't and I won't. And they're frankly, with COVID, there's a lot of restrictions with the postal service. So if you live in the United States and you want to purchase my masterclass, go to queenoflight1111.com and I will ship you your own Divine Connections desk. What actually does seem to amaze me is like people really want the deck. But it's really the class, you know, both are special. Both are really special. I'm only giving away these decks for a short period of time. And people are like, oh, I want to buy the class only if you could do the deck. Like, come on. Do you want to learn how to read tarot or do you want a free deck? If you want to learn how to read tarot, then please get the class, okay? Because it's all about learning how to read tarot. It's not about a free deck, although I only have 4 more left. And if you live in the United States, I'm happy to send it to you. But this is a very, very special self-paced online class. It's 10 videos that I will send you that you take on your own. And you can learn how to read tarot in the upright and in the reversed position for love, career, and finance. So if you're serious about learning how to read tarot, then I ask you to join this class. We have so many members. I'm sorry, not members, but people that have joined, and I'm just like thrilled with the response this class has been getting. I've gotten so many people, and it's on sale right now. The class is on sale. It will go to regular price, when I decide. But right now, I just want to make sure that I offer it to all of you at this sale price. So if you want to do it, it's all yours. At queenoflight1111.com, Masterclass, How to Read Tarot Like a Priestess. So let's get into the head, heart, and environment for divine feminine and masculine. Bottom of the deck is the angel of love. So there is this energy of love that masculine and feminine are both experiencing as related to each other, or frankly, just for themselves. Okay, it's this energy of having compassion and love towards yourself. And perhaps even towards your counterpart. So the first card that we get for feminine is this: love is the only thing that's going to strengthen the bond. And here we get the strength card that clarifies it. So what I'm really getting for feminine as her head, heart, and environment as related to masculine is that there can only be love if there is a brand new beginning from a place of personal power. And that is what her intuition is telling her, because she is in this energy of being okay to travel the path alone. She is in her intuition. She is using her inner knowing. She's had visions that the only way that this is going to work if both stand in their personal power. So she has taken it upon herself to stand in her consciousness, stand in her wisdom, to break out of this cycle and frankly go at it alone, because she's not going to accept anything less than she deserves. Okay. And masculine needs to either rise up to his soul's calling and to his soul's mirror, or he's not. And she's frankly okay with that either way. Divine masculine's head, heart, environment as related to feminine, bottom of the deck, there's this energy of love, material and spiritual prosperity. He wants love in the 3D and in the 5D. He wants balance. He wants reciprocity. He wants to move forward. He wants to communicate with his feminine and bring in balance to the connection. He is in this energy that he is aware. He has an awareness that in order for this balance to occur, that he's got to be balanced within himself to bring it forward. That's what he knows, because she's moved on. She's moved on. Ace of Swords. She's closed out this cycle. So when divine feminine thinks of masculine, what is she thinking in her headspace? All tied up. She's like, yeah, all tied up. When she's thinking about her masculine, this connection and this destiny is tied up. And guess what? She's healing it. She's healing this for herself. She's healing her own mind. And she's in this energy of saying, hey, the only way we can move towards our destiny and flow in a new cycle is if you come forward as divine masculine. No more distorted, no more half distorted, half divine, no more, inconsistencies. In order for this destiny to untie itself, we have to heal. And she is healing herself. She's cutting out of the cycle. And when she thinks about masculine, she's saying, we can only heal if you come forward as divine masculine. What about masculine? What is he thinking when he thinks of feminine? He knows he needs to get it together. This is the first chakra. This is the root chakra. This is the energy of safety and stability. He knows she doesn't feel safe. He knows that he has not made her feel safe, where her true feminine energy and vulnerability can come out. There's also this energy where, he's been challenged in his own personal strength, in his own personal stability. And he's trying to get into his power to bring in balance, to bring in justice over any sort of uncertainty and fear, and over any sort of, immaturity that he may have had. With the Moon card, clarified by the Page of Cups, which is also the Moon. So he's really in this energy of working with his angels, working with Archangel Michael to get into his courage, to get into his stability, to get into his personal power, to bring in balance, to perhaps apologize for any sort of injustice, any sort of deception from when he was immature, or for his immaturity. What is divine feminine feeling when she feels for masculine? Door to spirit. She, in her heart, she knows. She knows she has a love for masculine. Of course she does. But she's ready for a new beginning. When she's in her heart space for masculine, she's ready for a new beginning. She's in this energy where she is open to guidance. She's open to inspiration from spirit. She's ready to continue to grow. She's ready to master herself, but there's a lot of mental conflict about him. There's a lot of stress still, but she's really working hard to end it and heal that. This is why she's in this in-between stage of the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. She's in her consciousness. She's in her awareness. In her heart, she understands that there is a magic to this connection. There's a magic to her journey, that there is this unlimited potential, and she's really working on that for herself. But when she's in her heart space, there is some mental entrapment about worry about this connection. What is divine masculine's heart space? Another angel, Archangel Uriel. This is all about the angel of the violet flame. So Archangel Uriel is all about the energy of the crown chakra. Okay, so when Archangel Uriel comes up in his heart space, he knows, he's using his intuition, that this is a spiritual connection, which is very interesting here because she has the door to spirit, right? I really feel like they're working more in the 5D. And here he's got Archangel Uriel. So this is the energy of really getting information and inspiration and guidance from his ancestors, from his spirit guides, from his angels. There is this energy where, you know, they may be nudging him to open his heart more. They may be giving him more information that is about his soul growth and his soul path. So he's in this energy of really getting information. But guess what? Discontent and boredom. You know, he may be very apathetic to the signs and synchronicities and the information that he's getting from spirit because he's so heartbroken. He's so much in his sadness, and he's just really in this energy of just spending his time alone, protecting himself, imposing his ego and his pain. So while she is very, very open, right, to the connection spiritually, she's also in some mental chaos. And I do feel like that's the same thing for masculine. He's in this energy where he's getting downloads and dreams, but he's really not open to it because his ego is wounded. 9 of Wands, right? He's in this energy of sadness, and he just doesn't want to hear anything right now. So what's going on in the environment as related to masculine for feminine? Door to value. She values herself. She's in this energy of, you know, I've got to make better choices. And she's coming out of the energy of sadness. She's changing her focus and she's embracing her intuition. She is embracing the unknown. And frankly, I feel like she may even be open to other spiritually aligned higher vibrational connections. She may be trying to manifest a soulmate because she's in this energy of, I'm in a new dawn. I want a new beginning. I'm not saying that she's closing the door on masculine because there's so much love here for him, but he must come forward as a consistent divine masculine if he will be a contender here in her heart space. So in her environment, there's this value. There's been value to the pain. There's been value to the past, but she's in this energy now where she's changing her focus and she's ready for a different type of bond. What about masculine's environment? The Temple Path, another very spiritual card for masculine. So when the Temple Path comes up, this is all about the energy of spiritual purpose. This is about the energy of support. Again, spirit guides, ancestors, universe. They're all helping him expand his mind. 8 of Pentacles, helping him move forward. Where do we get the 8 of Pentacles? Right here. Divine Feminine is working on her door to spirit. Masculine is working on his spirit. Positive movement forward towards a union. 2 of Cups. So this is an energy where he's, again, wanting to move forward, wanting to master himself, master partnerships. But we've got the Crow again. And he knows that he has been a trickster. He has been deceptive. He has been mysterious about partnerships and unions. And I feel like this has to do with a bunch of different things. I feel like there's this energy where there is this purpose and support that, he knows for the feminine, that she was part of his development, but that he's deceived her. I feel like he's also moving forward with other connections or other energies, and he's deceiving them because truly he needs to spend some more time alone and really see what it is that he wants, what it is that, and that might even be just continuing to spend time alone. We're getting a lot of alone energy. We have aloneness. We have time alone. We have this energy of, I feel like we got it somewhere else for him. No, that may be it. So aloneness, there's this energy of time alone, and then, but both are very much helping him on his spiritual purpose. He needs to continue to spend time alone. And what feminine has understood is that she carries her own light and he's got to find his own light. In order for him to grow, in order for him to develop, in order for him to ever become divine masculine, she has to stop being the divine masculine to him. She needs to embody both masculine and feminine energies just like he needs to. And right now he needs to step up, find his own light, spend some time alone, let his spirit guides, let his angels help him, let his other connections help him. And feminine, change your focus. Change your focus. We've got the moon a lot. We got the moon in her environment. We got the moon in his headspace. We got the moon again in the headspace. There's a lot of moon energy, and the full moon is coming up. So I do feel like there will be more release, more cycles closing. And I'm looking forward to it. I feel like the feminine is very, very detached. The feminine is very, very certain. She is very clear about what she needs to do. And what she needs to do is end this painful cycle and head into her clarity and head into her consciousness by detaching from this connection at this time. Let masculine rise as the masculine. And if he is truly aligned for you, there's nothing that can get in the way of this connection materializing into a sacred union. So I will let you, I will leave it there. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day. Bye.